Good afternoon and welcome to BJC Halacha A number 2196. Halacha A keeps the Yetzer Hara away. Again, I've said this before, it's really not easy sometimes to do your halacha. You know, it's just like 1, 2, 3 minutes every day. We missed yesterday, Sarah's traveling. But when you do it, the baby steps, they add up, especially if you pay attention and you makabel it, you accept it. You can't imagine how much we grow. So here we go. Continuing with the laws of Erev Tisha B'Av, and once again dedicated in loving memory of Daniela Bas Tzvi and Neshama Shem Aliyah. There are several laws pertaining to the final meal, the dividing meal, before the fast. So he says, see the Shulchan Aruch for the various halachas pertaining to the requirements of the final meal before the fast. Here the Kitzur outlines the proper way to satisfy these halachas. The correct practice is to eat a proper meal before mincha. A proper meal is eaten so that one may be able to fast without harm. Nevertheless, one should not eat his full at this meal in order to be able to properly eat the final meal afterward as a meal rather than a snack. Okay? So we want to have some meal before mincha, and then we pray mincha. During mincha, we do not recite Tachanun, because Tisha B'Av is called a Moed, a festival. As it's written, Kara Alai Moed, he proclaimed a set Moed against me. Close to evening, we sit on the ground for the final meal, but we are not required to remove the shoes just yet. 3 men should not sit together to eat this meal, so they should not be required to recite Birkas Hamazon with a zimun. We eat only bread with a cold, hard-boiled egg, and we dip some of the bread into ash and eat it. One must be careful to stop eating while it is still day, before sunset. As to whether it is permitted to eat after this meal, if there is still time in the day, see below, chapter 131, 12. And I think the answer is that you certainly can have water. Just do a little bit more. In the footnotes here, at this meal, one may not eat more than one cooked food. He says, see Shulchan Aruch and Mishnah Berurah for the particulars of this law and a number of other laws pertaining to this meal. It is customary to eat cooked foods, since eggs are a food served to mourners. This custom is based upon the verse, he made me cower in ashes. Upon eating the ash-blackened bread, one should say this is the meal of Tisha B'Av. The Mishnah Berurah writes that one must stop eating before the onset of Beit HaShmashos, which begins at sunset. Okay, and there's more, but the bottom line is that